like comments are really great because it might give us hints as to like viewer sentiment, and then it can also give us hints as to what topics that we can double down on, or like why a certain video worked. It's pretty much like the only place you have audience interaction, unless you do outside monetization, right, where you can like talk directly to the customers. But if not, it's just impossible to talk to the customer or like to the viewer. So then that's why you would want to look at the comments. So I'm just trying to get an understanding of what the video is about first. I don't even know what this video is about. So it says, okay, sea level rising. Okay, Florida, and then case studies. Most vulnerable. Okay, so it's basically like problems with Florida water, right? And like the ocean is cooking them. Basically,
Yeah,
what it is.
it's like a geology thing that's just really dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm just trying to think like, okay, what are the possible ways that that I could come up with, whether I could spin this video idea, right? So there's this, okay, what's under Florida is more dangerous than the ocean, right? Like you could double down on the topic. So the topic is, in this case,
Sinkholes
in Florida, right? And then the format where we could double down on is like what's position X, Florida is more X than Y, right? So like what's this, like there's like, it's kind of like a comparison format, right? Comparison format. That's also another thing that I could double down on. And then like, okay, more like emotion is like absurdism is what I would want to look at, right? So it's like, there's these that I want to think about. So let's see here. Subscriber just loaded your channel in. Let's see. How US recycles 200 million tons of waste per year. The 5 places you can disappear with 10K. Oh. Okay. I don't think any of these are like in the spirit of this. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add ideas, remix a video. I'm just gonna take this video, see what it comes up with, and just generate ideas. So we'll see what this comes up with. And then, okay, so thing is, I don't really know anything about Florida. So we'll see what the AI comes up with. But it's like, I kind of want to look at some kind of event, or if I look back at the comments here.
I mean, other, terrifying things about Florida are going to be like hurricanes, alligators, snakes, Republicans, old people, snowbirds. I don't think I want to go after all of the latter, but we could do the nature things.
Mm-hmm. So it gave me a bunch of recommendations. I don't like any of these. What's under Florida's ghost towns? It's more
There's
dangerous.
so many retirement recommendations in like everything I search for, because like a lot of Florida is old people.
Yeah.
Which is good for my RPMs and, people who want to watch long videos, but it's bad for ideas.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be like, let's see here. Florida's environmental concerns, freshwater fishing industry. I mean, let me just take these comments, just put into Claude and see what it says. Okay. These are the comments on my latest video. What is the sentiment and what is a potential topic I could do a video out of this? Next level also has analyze comments, but let's see here. Okay. Anger at institutions.
Okay.
Debunking are Florida sinkholes actually rare? These are pretty terrible. Something with regards to this. Come up with 10 more topics.
Dave put an idea in the chat as well.
Aren't afraid of living in Florida despite it's too long. Florida approves filming Curtis Fawcett. Well, who's buying land under Sinkhole Alley? So the core emotion of this title is absurdism, where the title is so absurd you almost have to click it. I want to pick a topic or idea that creates this similar emotion related to the comments I gave you, ideally, and on a subject matter that is important to people in Florida